That was like those were interacting. Those were
Interacting.
like they were doing like a séance.
A seance.
They were doing a séance. Oh my god. Hello, people of Earth, and welcome to the season finale of the QuiffCast, the podcast where nerds nerd about everything they're nerdy about. My name is Rob Baines, that's me, and this, over here, that's Ryan Gray.
But for today's episode, you can call me the Colonel.
The Colonel.
The Colonel.
The Colonel. So, I don't want to say a few episodes ago, it was literally like episode 3. It was episode 3 we came up with this idea, this lovely idea where I explained that I want to do a Hot Ones episode, like a parody or a UK low budget version. So the idea came about doing Nandos Hot Ones.
Yeah.
And now I'm regretting it.
He hasn't even tried anything yet, by the way. He literally has just looked at the bottle in the eye. Hasn't even sniffed it.
I haven't sniffed it. They are literally, as you can see, I might do like a little
panoramic shot.
Panoramic shot.
Yeah. You should have done this before.
I should have
with the camera, done a little like.
I should know hoo-hoo.
A little B-roll.
I could do one now.
You could
switch to Rob Cam.
Oh,
my fitness move goal has been achieved.
Nice. Oh, I haven't got my Fitbit on today. That'll be
Look at this. Oh,
yeah.
We were talking a little bit before about previous experience with the hot foods.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably say you're more prepared than I am.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, in last year, I went to not only India, but also Thailand and Malaysia, which all love spicy food.
All love spicy food.
I would think that I've prepared for this probably...
all your life. For this moment, all your life.
Probably from about the age of 12.
12.
To where I am now.
I've probably only started eating spicy food in the last
year.
No, I wouldn't say year.
2 days.
No.
Today.
This is where I begin.
Today, the journey begins.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know.
No.
You never
what
know.
Don't I know, Ryan?
You never know.
What don't I know?
Maybe you will like spicy food.
I might like you for days.
Don't know why I'm going like a bit Ryland there.
A little bit of...
A bit Ryan and Ryland.
Essex. So,
you never know, you might like it. But as Rob said in the disclaimer to this podcast, this is a highly visual episode if you want to see all the grimacing.
Yeah.
And all of the tears.
Well, hopefully if they're not here at this point, hopefully they're still... I mean, they might want to just listen to it. Might just want to listen to pain.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And that's just the lemon and herb.
So what we've done is just another disclaimer. Speaking of disclaimers, we are not sponsored by Nandos or KFC because if you can visually see it, we are not doing it traditionally full on Nando. We're doing basically Kentucky Fried Nandon'ts.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to do. So we're not favouring one particular franchise. Mm-hmm. But if either franchise would like to sponsor a future episode of the QuiffCast, feel free.
And for dessert, we've got KFC hot wings.
We actually got some as well.
We've actually got some. Yeah, snuck those in.
Is that the dessert? Or
that's dessert.
Oh, is that dessert? Okay.
Yeah, this is the running order from your end to the hot wings. Actually,
I was going to say I've had those, and that's not even. I mean, I personally...
Exactly. But that's why it's dessert.
That's why... Oh, it's like a little bit of a cool-off.
Yeah. Like a hoo-hoo.
A bit of hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Well...
Okay.
Good. Well, okay. Well, I think we should probably start. We're not going to... We're sort of doing it hot ones
yeah.
But we're going to be quite chill with it.
Yeah. I mean, I've already eaten my fries, so there's...
Have you eaten all your fries?
I've eaten them all.
No, you haven't.
Scoffed them. But that's because they've got KFC.
They've got peri sauce.
Have you tried the seasoning on them?
Hmm?
I quite like the seasoning on them just themselves.
I'm going to apologise.
Let alone the peri-peri. Yeah, you can apologise for the noises.
I'm going to apologise. Well, I've only just realised another thing. It's been an audio podcast. Is there will be a lot of chewing sound effects if you don't like that.
Yeah, lots of crunchy, possibly.
I'm going to get right on the microphone doing it as well.
Because it's like an ASMR podcast.
Yeah. No,
but not.
That's what you like, but
no.
No comment.
No.
Oh, you just know.
No.
You don't like ASMR.
No. You know who does like ASMR?
Who?
Imagine Tom.
Yeah. He was on a podcast. He actually has been on a podcast.
I imagine he likes...
We didn't talk about ASMR though.
Yeah.
It is nice. Those chips are nice.
Yeah.
They're very nice. I might. Those are going to be there for like my support mechanism, I think. Should we start? What?
That was me thinking that the bowl of Tic Tacs we a support mechanism.
I don't like Tic Tacs.
I
don't like Tic Tacs. No.
Well, you are.
No, I don't like mint, man.
I mean, you could eat a plant. That might help.
That's not a real plant.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to get closer with you just touching that plant.
One of my 5 a day here. Right.
Whatever chemicals. Right. Okay.
So to explain, we each have one of these chicken selects.
And
we have 4 chicken selects. Mm-hmm. And then there is a communal popcorn chicken.
Oh, we could. I mean, some of these are quite big anyway, so you could.
They are huge.
They are quite big, so we could.
I didn't appreciate how big they were. You know when Burger King do the classic burger thing?
No, that was a really good sentence.
You know that. Of taking a picture and going,
all right.
And this is the latest Big Mac, like crossing franchises again to make sure everyone gets it.
Spruce it up to make it look.
Yeah, and then you get it and you're like, this was not what I paid £10 for.
Do you want to know a fact about that?
That's the other way around here.
Do you want to know a fact about that? When they do burgers on film, you know how the grilled effect? That's shoe polish.
I was going to say Sharpie.
Shoe polish.
Shoe polish.
Sharpie. And then there's like another one. There's another one where like how they do coffee. It's like soap suds to get the sort of that look of like.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really upsetting because if you get a fresh enough coffee, you can do that on its own.
Yeah, but soap suds.
Well, this is.
And also, if they do, the pizza, I'm delaying this. As you can see. And
it just
pizza. You know how when you pull in pizza off. And then cheese. That's
cheese.
PVA.
That's mozzarella.
PVA.
That's mozzarella.
PVA though.
That's mozzarella
when
though.
The filmed version.
Well, if they just put mozzarella on it, do the same job.
Right. So the first one. Should we just take turns opening this stuff?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll open this one because this is my
comfort zone.
This is my comfort zone. This is literally as far.
So I guess we were saying before, like in terms of what you normally order when you go to Nando's.
Yeah.
I enjoy having a little bit of spice, but not too much. So I normally go medium.
Yeah.
Because I'm contemplating, I'm eating a lot of chicken if I'm going to Nando's. I like having the lemon herb on the side, just to change it up a bit.
Yes.
And then occasionally, if I'm feeling a bit spicy, I'll go for I don't think this is the one. Yeah, there's like a...
There's not another one after that, is there?
Yeah.
Is there?
And I can't... So the other thing they also did, which I really liked, was they did like a mango...
Yes, that was like
one.
On this level, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think it was in between. I think it was a bit spicier than garlic and or lemon herb, but it wasn't as spicy as...
What measure are we doing? That's it. We need to keep it at a consistent level, don't we?
We didn't think that through, did we?
I think like a good dollop.
Okay, well, no pressure, Ryan.
I'm going to record
also,
you doing it. So.
Ryan, in all of his wisdom, wore a white t-shirt today.
You wore a white t-shirt, yeah.
Which was really stupid of me, and...
Is that the dollop? That's the dollop we're going for, is it?
I think it's coverage, right?
Coverage, yeah.
It's coverage.
Cool. I'm going to do that. I'll do the same. Talk Nando to me. You do whilst I do my part.
I'm trying to think. I'm going to have to Google it. And I don't like Googling things if I don't, in the middle of a podcast. I can help it. But here we are. Nando's sauces. There was one more. Had a sort of... It was the tall bottles that you get.
Yeah.
That you pour on the side. And it was something like... Had like a sort of African, you know, when you think
Mango.
of like, no.
Oh no, yeah, you mean the highest one, sorry.
Yeah. And I think it was sort of the same level as extra, extra hot, but it had a kind of like African sort of flag on it.
That's kind of their whole brand though, isn't it?
No.
Isn't it? They don't sort of channel that sort of thing.
Well, I guess it's originally everyone thought it was from Portugal, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it from Zimbabwe or Mozambique or somewhere?
Yeah, something like that.
Is it
yeah.
Zimbabwe? Am I imagining that? Either way.
Let's have a bit of chicken and between research. We have to get all these Nando's facts spread out a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't prepare for that at all, did we? Here.
So
okay,
here we go.
Cheers.
Yum. I'll tell you what, Nando's sauce that's quite nice. I think we need to time us eating the thing so that we are not both just chewing into the microphone at the exact same time.
I agree. I think that was revolutionary.
What do you mean revolutionary?
It feels kind of wrong, but kind of right.
Oh, I mean,
yeah,
the chicken
crossing brands. Some people would say it's quite chavvy, you know, mixing like Nike and Asda. Oh, I found it.
Nike and Asda. Did you say?
Nike and Asda. I meant Adidas. Nike and Asda. It's called Peri Peri Vusa.
I've heard of that.
It's on the bottle. It says intense flavor, intense heat, African spirit.
No, I never saw that.
That was the best Nando's sauce ever. Genuinely, like so good, but only on your chips. I imagine if I got that on my chicken, I'd be struggling.
This is my comfort zone. Anything after this? No. This is sad. This is a sad story, but I can only tell it at this round. To prepare for this podcast, I did have a bottle of this at my mum and dad's house because I'm cat sitting at the moment because they're in Singapore currently.
Singapore?
Yeah. So I basically had my pizza with lemon and herb sauce. And then I had a burger for lunch with lemon and herb sauce. I was sort of tickling my tongue like a sort of warm up tickle. That's the one and only time I'm going to say warm up tickle. Well, apart from I'm referencing it
on the podcast anyway.
Yeah. Cheeky.
So I reckon you'll be okay with medium.
All right. Okay. Are you doing some sort of?
That's my prediction. I reckon you'll be okay with medium. I think you really won't like beyond medium. I think I'll get to here. And then I will be like, gosh, I wish I didn't do this. And I imagine, and this is also...
Have you had, because these are both medium here.
Oh, they're both medium?
Yeah, so I've just ordered them.
I didn't know. I've never had the garlic medium.
Oh, you haven't had that one?
That's an exploratory journey. I'm going to get to here then, I reckon.
Well, we'll both have to attempt to get near there.
Yeah, but then I will start complaining profusely.
Oh, right, okay. I see.
Look at me using words. Profusely.
Jesus. You're a dictionary.
So the other thing you might notice is why have they only bought 4? Well, there's 5 sauces, and I kind of tactically got 4 so we can put more sauce on the easier ones to eat.
Yes.
And then a little popcorn chicken.
We've got a little bit of popcorn chicken, which was sort of just,
neglecting.
And
snacking them. In between the rest of the chicken. I'm going to go back in. Because why not?
Actually, fun fact. Whilst we're on the topic of chicken, my first nickname was Chicken Boy. It was primary school. It was pre-Quiff days, which is ironic because obviously chicken has Quiff. Yeah, that was my first nickname. And my first catchphrase. Do you know what my first catchphrase was?
What?
No, it was chicken's rule. But I said it a lot less epic than that. Because my podcast narration voice didn't come about until I hit puberty. The chicken's rule. That's sort of like what I was more.
I was going to ask for you to do a rendition, but you've clearly read my mind there.
So we're on medium now. Do you want to record me putting my sauce on?
Of course. Oh gosh, that is very HD on my hand. Seeing my skin. Oh,
you know what? That doesn't smell that different. I was expecting like a totally different smell. Oh, don't do it portrait. That's shit for the edit. Thank you.
Honestly, you just sound like...
Did you shake it?
No.
Okay. Oh, get that fucking sound effect in. Jesus Christ.
I'm just going to zoom in a bit.
Go for this. You ready? Oh, this is Ryan testing his camera skills out now.
Shaky hand.
My shaky hand or your shaky hand?
Both combined.
There you go, mate.
Content.
Good little transition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna. Oh, yeah.
Should I go in for a bite now?
You do you, bro. I'm not talking about chicken exclusively, but...
No.
See? Yeah?
No.
Yeah?
I'm alright.
It's hot, but it's not like melt in your face.
No, it's not.
But it does rise.
It's got a little bit of a... I really have to describe.
It's a riser.
It is a riser. It's like... It's tingly. That is an escalating tingle. That is an escalating tingle.
We've gone from a warm-up tingle straight into an escalating tingle.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
There's no middle ground.
No. Yeah, no, but I'm all right. I think I'm all right. I'm going to go in for another bite. I have another little thing I forgot to bring in the room. I brought some tissues. It hasn't happened there. Or maybe my sort of pre-workout has stopped me, but the sniffing.
Yeah.
I'm not sniffing that much yet.
I'm quite a sniffer, so I look forward to hot. That'll be another level of sniff. I'm actually really intrigued about the garlic one because I imagine...
Yeah, same sort of level, but I think I put the garlic after this one purely so it's a little bit of difference, but obviously garlic itself has a little bit of a...
Yeah. Is that your favourite, the garlic one?
Never had it. That's literally the only one I've had.
I just thought it's because it was purple label.
But we don't know, it might be.
That might be your favourite one now. And then we've changed you here on the QuiffCast.
I think this QuiffCast will change me regardless.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go in for a drink.
Sensible. Wise.
Sometimes it's not advised to.
Well, it's best to pace yourself because you probably want to drink more towards the end.
Yeah. We were debating, well, I was debating, getting ice cream.
Yeah, you're probably going to regret that decision.
It was your decision. I suggested it, and then you said, "Nah, you won't."
It would have melted.
I've got a freezer in there. One of the things.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was a fridge.
It's got a freezer compartment.
Oh. Whoops.
Oh, well, does that change everything? Does it?
Maybe. Could have frozen some chicken as well.
Frozen chicken. I'm going to open the salt. Oh no, that's fuck. You open the salt.
I open the salt,
but maybe not away from the microphone.
I mean, this is a medium on the spicy scale. The salt itself.
How's it?
Yeah. I lived in Hull for a year, and in Hull, when you go for a takeaway, and even when you don't go for a takeaway, they have chip spice.
Go on.
They have chip spice as a seasoning.
All right.
And it's criminal to not have chip spice on your food in Hull. Well, certainly on chips, as the name suggests, but it goes with everything. And I suspect it's going to be very similar, just with a bit of spice. So yeah, if you're ever in Hull, please buy me a tin of chip spice and yourself, and I'll take that as commission. Because
you buy your own commission.
Yeah, someone could smuggle it across the border for me.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Because it is good stuff.
It's good stuff.
It's good stuff. Right. Ooh, that was almost.
That was a heavy dosage.
Oh, excuse me. That's me.
Oh man,
this is going to be interesting.
Right. Yeah, you all right? I split mine up because I had a fairly big.
I had a big one, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to eat half of it. Then I've got enough left for the end. So
this is the garlic one.
Tally ho.
Tally ho.
That's peak.
I couldn't really taste the garlic there.
I could taste the garlic.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Because my taste buds already gone.
Quite possibly.
No.
That was very garlicky, but loved it.
I do enjoy it, yeah.
That's really good.
My nose is starting going now.
I can feel mine, it's on the way. So I imagine when we get to the hot one, it's going to be like a fountain. So I guess this is the Ryan filler segment of the podcast. I found out the other day that you can go to KFC now and you can buy a bucket of hot wings. I haven't done it, but I imagine when I do, that will be a special day in my life. And that's the Ryan filler segment of the podcast. Thank you for listening.
What do you say about a special day?
You'll have to listen back to the podcast and find out.
You want to get a tissue?
Thank you.
Bringing the bin over.
Just in case.
No, not for that reason. Not for that reason. because I'm just literally dropping like the loose bits of
chicken bits.
sauce.
So we've got hot.
This is officially the next level.
Made with our unique African bird's eye chilies, onion, sun-ripened lemons. Oh, not just any lemons. Garlic and spices. This sauce is hot, fiery, and bursting with flavour. You're about... I love this. You're about to get caught in the heat of the moment.
Oh, that's a nice little...
poetic way for you to burn your tonsils.
I didn't know they had stories.
Oh, you see.
I want to read the garlic story.
You do that.
Made with our unique African bird's eye chilies, onions, sun-ripened lemons, garlic and spices.
So that's the same.
That's the same thing.
Yep. What does it say?
But this sauce has an extra wave of garlicky goodness.
I love it.
It's anything but subtle.
There you go. I'm gonna drizzle up. But
you drizzle up whilst I read, and then you can read the lemon and herb one. And see, I'll see if I agree with that statement. God, that's healthy.
That's me.
This sauce is packed full of flavour with just enough heat to get your taste buds tingling.
So this one is all of the above with a touch of parsley.
Parsley.
And then the punchline is it's as gentle as we get and extra zesty.
They all smell the same.
They do not smell the
Do they
same,
not?
bro. No. That one smells a bit more like vinegary is how I would describe it.
Vinegary.
Yeah. Like I could smell...
Do you shake this?
No. That's a good like segment between like each tasting. He's definitely going to record that and use that in future podcasts, by the way. I can sense it now.
What?
Just noise.
Just insert that bit in.
Yeah, exactly. I'm of the opinion go hard or...
Enough? What do you think?
Yeah.
Go the sniffles.
Go hot or go lemon and
I've
herb.
got like another little bit there that I could probably use for the last one.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to... Can I see your reaction first?
Yeah, of course. Look at me being the most willing participant.
I mean, you have been to this level before. I have not. Don't eat off camera. Oh God. Yeah.
It's just hot sauce.
It's just hot sauce. Okay. Right.
It's a builder.
It's a builder.
Yeah, it'll come and overcharge you for...
Like Bob the Builder. Well,
yeah.
Rob the Builder.
It'll turn up your house, ask you if you can do it in 6 months, and then ask for $3,000 up front.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll give it another 5 or 10 seconds.
Right. You know when when they say about, because I don't like believe like stuff on when they say like the building sort of thing.
Yeah. Now you get that. Now you get that.
But because I struggle to think how that happens.
Mm-hmm.
I struggle,
and this is how it starts.
I struggle to sort of. It does though, doesn't it?
Think.
It's not as bad as I thought though.
No. This one reminds me very much of the traditional sense of American hot wings. Right. So more of like a buffalo style sauce. So buffalo wings.
I don't even have that.
Because you can see as well, the further you go up, the redder it gets.
I did notice that. I was looking at when I was looking at there with fear. I sort of noticed. I was like, yeah, it's the tint from the orange. It is like you can literally see it getting darker. I don't know what that sort of is. It different? Is it different ingredients? Is there an additional ingredient, or is it just sort of?
It'll just be the ratio of chili to everything else.
Right. Okay.
That's
probably why I think the smell is similar. I mean, you might sort of think that it's like you might be able to decipher different elements of it, but
I can just probably
as
smell
a newbie,
more chili.
As a newbie, that's interesting. That's interesting, actually. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. That's disappointing, isn't it?
Well, it's still hot.
It's still hot. Yeah.
And you wouldn't be able to eat a full meal of it.
No. So that's it as well. Like, we're just eating it on like the top, like if you marinate something, it's a different sort of.
Yeah. It goes all the way through.
Yeah.
Rather than just on the outside.
Yeah.
But you are sniffly.
I'm sniffly. I am sniffling.
That's how you know it's hot. The next one, however.
So you've had this one?
Briefly.
Right.
I tried a little bit of it and I thought, that's not for me. As I did with the hot one.
Right.
But yes.
Is it okay? Fair enough.
Because this
one,
one,
I'm open this one, so you can tell me about.
Well, this one isn't just extra hot. This is extra hot.
Right. Okay. So it's like a couple of steps up then.
If that makes, well, it's 2 X's. I assume that.
It sounds chunkier.
It's probably all the chilies. But yeah, I would have loved to have brought the Vusa one. I'll do that next time we have a podcast. I'll bring the Vusa one if I can find some. Then you'll have to bring in one of these hot ones again, and then you can have to compare. But I really like the Vusa one. I don't know why. It just sung to me in a different way.
Sung to you in a dream.
Oh.
Sorry, did I cut you off guard there a little bit?
Just a little bit. I'm glad I didn't have any chicken in my mouth. Yeah, I'm just gonna go crazy.
Well, I think only right because you've been down this road before, whereas I'm just turning in to the road.
You've still passed your driving test, so in theory you should be brave. That's really brave.
Is it?
Yeah, because if you just slipped there.
If I'd slipped.
If you just slipped, or
did I enough? We should have recorded that one, but it's fine.
I think that'll be enough for you.
So I'll take a quick picture whilst you're
quick selfie.
No, I'm not gonna selfie.
An extra hot selfie.
The last moment. Oh God, you are actually going for it, yeah.
And this was the last moment, Rob. Can you imagine? Why can't Rob eat his wedding dinner? Oh, it's because he now in the hot sauce.
I don't have taste buds. Oh no, I need. Oh my God, one of my godparents has just hot sauce and everything.
Well, right. I've thoroughly drizzled mine on, so
should we dink it, Rhett and Link style?
I will have to.
Yeah. Let's just
dink it.
There we go. Ooh. And as they would say on Good Mythical Morning, sink it.
Just waiting for your reaction.
So what I noticed there was I sort of felt a little bit of it hit the back of the throat before I even sort of.
I think it's quite difficult with the KFC coating.
Yeah.
To sort of decipher the flavour.
Yeah.
And actually how spicy it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just crossing spices now, by the way.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
You do mix this all mix.
How naughty.
I can feel the tingling on my lips.
Mm.
Oh. You know what? I think I've done all right. I mean, I know it's sort of
You've done very well.
I was expecting a lot more.
I was as well.
No, I can definitely feel the tingle.
In his mouth.
Yeah. But no, generally that's not too bad. Yeah, we should do hot ones. Let's do hot ones. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, I think I could eat any of those again. Really. Oh God, it does sort of it does stay on the tongue a little bit.
It's when it lingers.
Yeah.
And it's unbearable. That's the worst feeling.
Mm.
When you can't you try and drink something and it just doesn't disappear.
It doesn't help, yeah. Well, that's when you need to I don't drink milk, but ice cream would be in the sort of.
So you didn't need ice cream?
I didn't need an ice cream.
No.
I was expecting a lot.
You'd have had to have gone to the gym for longer.
I don't disappoint people.
Well, I mean, you just promised to a series of the hot ones. So
I didn't say that, but
oh, you did.
Oh, I did.
You just said let's do hot ones.
Well,
I mean, we can. Let's do hot ones.
Yeah, a little flashback. Yeah. You can get. Oh God!
It's now lingering.
It got different parts of my tongue. That's interesting. That is interesting. I literally don't know how to describe it. I wish I knew a way to describe it, but it's it's tingling in all sorts of places.
I think you're right though. When you had some and you were like, "Oh, that's kind of hit me at the back of the throat."
Mm.
That definitely felt like it was one of those that sits there and just wreaks havoc.
Yes.
Whereas this one,
the hottest thing is that the hottest sauce you've had.
I think there's a sauce hotter than that.
Right.
That they do as well.
No, I mean just generally.
No, the hottest one I've had was their extra hot.
Right. Okay.
That was different level.
Was it?
I think it's in a completely black bottle.
Right. Okay.
Possibly with skulls.
Yes. No, I think I do remember seeing a fully black branded one.
I think that I haven't had it recently. I will admit that.
Yeah.
I've had the hot recently, but I haven't had they're extra hot. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the hottest sauce I've had. Yeah. I've had hotter food.
Yes.
But just not sauce. So like I've had...
I would probably say that's not the hottest. I don't know what... I do feel like I've had something hotter. Oh, that's interesting.
I've had Chinese hot pot. If you imagine like a little cauldron in the middle of like a table.
Yeah.
And then there's like a little divider in the middle of the cauldron.
Yeah.
And you put like one side as the hot side, one side is the less hot side.
Yeah.
So you can tell. You just mix it with a bit of chili oil and a bit of broth, like tomato broth. And then you boil different things in it.
Yeah.
And then you like fish it out and eat it.
Has our voices got croakier because we've had some hot sauce?
I've just hit puberty. This is my podcasting era now.
I'm going back. I'm going to try and get a garlic one again.
I'm going to try and insert an experiment and go back to lemon and herb and see if I can still feel the spice from the extra hot.
Okay, you go for it. Let's do two different experiments. I mean, I'm not actually doing an experiment. I just didn't taste the garlic when I had this.
I feel like garlic.
I bet people are watching this now. Like, oh, this wasn't the reaction that I wanted. But this is just proving. Not proven. This is just at the cocky stage when we think, oh, we could just do anything now. We could probably do the hot ones one. This podcast has put me in a false sense of security for that moment. I feel a lot more confident in hot food now because I've had various levels of hot thing. And before this day, I was like, I don't touch spicy food really. Sounded experiment.
Nice, yeah. It's helped a little bit actually. Dial it down. I can still feel the heat from this one. It actually tastes better now. Well, we've got dessert.
We've got dessert as well. Yeah. So these are actually the...
Just pop one out. Oh, these look 10 out of 10.
I was going to put some hot sauce on this.
I'm going to try it without, and then I might put some other garlic sauce on actually.
Do it.
Just so I can...
I have to remember this has a bone in it, doesn't it, as well?
This does have a bone in it.
It does make I can understand the difference if it is like sort of baked within it, like cooked within it, sort of thing.
It's kind of a coating on the outside, and that.
Yeah,
it's like built into the.
You're basically putting the sauce on the breaded bit.
Yeah,
so it's not actually. You know what? I'm gonna go back to this one.
This is not what I was expecting to happen in this podcast. I feel like he's lulled me into a false sense of security.
I haven't, because I was not looking
when he says he's been eating lemon and herb all week, actually, he's been eating the hot one all week. And he's been training for this moment.
I've not. I've literally not.
Everyone at home is shocked.
I am shocked. Because I didn't think.
Ooh, I'll tell you what. If you took, if KFC do this, right, I want some commission on this. I tell you, I want some commission. If you took what we'd eaten before, are you regretting that slightly?
Yeah, a little bit.
Did it catch the back of your throat?
No, like the front. Like, oh god, that was that.
Oh, this is what I was expecting. So I'm glad we've gotten to this point.
That was difficult. Have you got any left?
I've got a little bit left.
That was like that those were interacting. Those were like they were like doing a
interactive.
They were doing like a
take the ball
a seance.
A seance.
They were doing a seance. Oh my god. Oh, that was difficult. Oh god. That was more difficult. That. No, I don't think I had a lot more than that. Oh god. See, it's false sense of security.
Mm-hmm. You probably what you did is you probably got like a couple of chili seeds or something.
Maybe.
I probably caught on the chicken.
Yeah.
When you ate it. And that's probably just bumped up the spice a little bit.
Overall, yeah, no, that is interesting.
So you still want to do hot ones?
Okay.
Yeah. Should we do hot ones with Charlotte? Because she's not bad with spicy food, is she? Lucy would
But
be...
then again, she
Lucy would be
reacts
too
more
good.
to these more than me.
Really?
So I'd be interested in seeing what she does with these.
So, babe, these make me tingly, and then you can eat some hot wings together.
Yeah. Well, they need eating.
Exactly. Within 3 weeks, was it?
No, I think it's 3 months.
3 months? Oh, well.
3 weeks is a bit.
Can you imagine? Oh, I think you're right. I think it's 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Yeah. Nothing can survive in that chili sauce.
No.
But yeah, if we did this for Lucy, she just wouldn't find it hot. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
just
she might find that was tingly.
Yeah.
She'd probably sit and eat a whole popcorn chicken box with the extra hot sauce on it.
It's different. It's spice in different like sort of avenues, I think.
Yeah.
Because like you can have a peri peri chip.
Yep.
And that's got like quite a good little something. It's different. It just hits you differently depending on how how it's been put into the, like, if it's been marinated into the chicken, if it's a powder, like a sort of salt sort of thing, or if it's a sauce.
Oh.
It sort of hits different in different ways. What are we thinking?
Oh, man. I got given some Scotch bonnet hot sauce for Christmas.
Did you?
And I should have brought it here.
Have you had it?
Got it at home.
No, but have you had it?
No.
Have you
This
not?
would have been the perfect opportunity.
Oh.
Yeah. Because my point was going to be, well,
No, if you
different...
subscribe to the Patreon, we don't have a Patreon, but if you want to come back and do a special, that's fine by me.
After this, we might do.
This is a bad start. This is a bad sort of thing. We're because obviously Ryan's very. These, when you say podcasts, the things that you're nerdy about.
Yeah.
He's nerdy about food.
Yeah. What I was going to say was different chilies will hit you in different ways.
Yes.
So these are bird's eye chilies.
Have you ever had like a hot chili, like just off, like just?
I've had like the ones you get mixed chilies from the
Yeah.
supermarket. I could eat one of them if I wanted to.
Right.
They're not too crazy. But then you get to Scotch bonnets. And Scotch bonnets are spicy.
Right.
And one thing I've had is like sort of Jamaican, Caribbean food. A lot of that is Scotch bonnet based.
Right.
And I find that really quite hot. Like more hot than this sort of stuff.
Mm.
One of my favourite chilies is a habanero.
Mm.
Habanero hot sauce. Had a frog. Habanero hot sauce is really powerful, but if you mix it with like a bit of mango, the mango kind of helps balance it out a bit.
Right.
So it doesn't feel as spicy because it's a bit sweeter. What I'm trying to get at is different chilies hit in different ways, and Ryan loves habanero.
Yeah.
It's just my fave.
Right.
It's really hot, but it's really nice.
How do you? Here's a question. I don't know if you know the answer to this, but how do people determine a Scoville?
So, if I understand it correctly, there was a man called Scoville.
Figured.
He probably ate the chilies, gave them a reference point, and sort of said, this is 1 Scoville, this is 20 Scovilles, this is 10,000 Scovilles.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably when he is, no longer eating chilies, someone else has come along and gone, okay, so Scoville said this was this much.
Yeah.
My assumption is that this one is less than that one, but more than that one. So you can kind of band it based on what the original Scoville scale was. That's what I imagine. But I'm sure someone in the comments will correct me. But that's what I would say.
I wonder how many Scovilles those are, like, as a point of reference.
Bird's eye chilies themselves measure between 50 and 100,000 Scoville heat units. This makes them very hot, but not as hot as habanero peppers.
Right.
Bird's eye chilies are small but very hot, much hotter than jalapenos. So jalapeno, for reference, is 2,500, and a habanero is 100,000 to 350,000.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna Google how to measure Scovilles. Interesting. So this is a bit of chemistry for everyone here. There's a compound in chilies called capsaicinoids.
Right.
That's what creates the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you dry the pepper out.
Yeah.
You extract the capsaicinoids, so you use alcohol. That pulls out the chemical.
Mm-hmm.
Then you dilute that in sugar water solution. And then, this is interesting,
Right.
present the decreasing concentrations of the extract to a panel of taste testers Determine the dilution at which the majority of tasters can no longer detect the heat. Assign the pepper a Scoville heat unit based on the dilution. So if it's really weak, you wouldn't dilute it. If it's really strong, you'd need to dilute it a lot. So essentially, if something's 1 Scoville unit, it probably means it's not hot at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they've diluted it in like nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Therefore, it's a smaller number because it hasn't needed to be diluted and increase the number of the units.
Right, okay.
But that's interesting. I didn't know that was the way that you measure it. So the dilution part is actually the true measure. That's really interesting.
Yeah, it is actually.
To no longer feel the heat. Because like, I can still feel the heat from that.
Yeah.
But then we haven't diluted anything.
No.
Apart from this and more hot sauce.
Mm.
Well, there's my nerdy section for the day. The science of...
Where's the podcast for it?
The science of Scoville units.
Probably worth like seeing where that one compares to like the first one of the hot ones sort of lineup. In the show, the hot ones. Another thing we're not sponsored by. It's a very good show. And obviously, this is heavily influenced by that concept, except with less questions and less famous people. Yeah, I'd be interested to see on that line where those are and how far, if this one exceeds any of those,
mm-hmm.
and if not, then shit. I say I'm surprised I'm going back to that one.
Yeah,
I've had that. It's
how are you finding the salt?
Fine.
Yeah,
I have done the chips when I get Nando's more often now. Just adds a little bit to it.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely sniffy now. There's little bits. Hang on, I'm gonna dare. There's little bits of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, little bits of stuff.
No, I'm telling you, I've surprised myself.
Surprised everyone.
Surprised everyone. I'm chill, not chill, but you know.
Would you have Thai food now?
Depends.
Because we're talking about different styles of heat.
Yeah.
This is very different to eating Thai food.
Mm. Like, I'm still enjoying this. I'm still enjoying, like, eating. I never understand it when it's, like, it gets to a level where it's just, like, why?
Yeah.
That level is different for every different person.
Mm.
Certainly on the hot one scale, there are some there that are just, like, it doesn't even taste nice. It's just, like, radioactive. It's just like,
yeah,
it's lost its main purpose of being a sauce to flavour something. It's just something to challenge and be a bit daring and a bit on the edge, a bit of a challenge to eating something.
But it depends, right? So if you think about the concept of what we've just talked about,
yeah,
the Scoville part,
mm-hmm.
If you're going to eat it raw, you're going to feel it most.
Yes.
Because you haven't diluted it in anything.
No.
Whereas if you took a Scotch bonnet or a habanero or something and you diluted it in a stew,
yeah,
I imagine you're diluting it so it's less spicy.
Yeah.
But that's where Thai comes in. Then you're diluting it in coconut milk. And coconut milk's quite rich.
Yeah.
It's not like dairy, but it's similar in its use.
Yes.
Whenever someone says, oh, I'm not using dairy, I'm using coconut milk.
Yeah.
Like Costa, coconut milk lattes.
Yeah, true.
So I'd be interested because to me it's very similar but very different. But
yeah.
How you would find it.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of places in town that would ease you into it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be interesting to hear from your mum and dad as well when they get back from their travels, how they've found spice in Malaysia. Because spice in Thailand is crazy.
Yeah.
Like you'll ask for it not hot and you'll get something that's hot.
There was one time when what if I've had like dishes where it's just like it's not described as it, and it is just like I've had like pasta dishes that have been like that.
Yeah.
And Charlotte has unedible really.
Yeah.
Which is but it's down to the perspective, isn't it? It's like how conditioned is your senses really.
Right.
But yeah, it's been a very chill. It's been a very chill podcast. A lot more chill than I expected it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a lot more panics. What?
Huh?
What?
Waterworks.
Oh, waterworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I expected the odd tear, but I'm glad that...
No tears.
No tears.
Not yet. Not until season 2 finale where we do the hot one. No, that's... I don't know. It depends if we can get hold of the stuff, because they do like little gift sets, but I think it's in America. We'll see. We'll do some research on it. But I'm sure I'm open to the idea now.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to buy the hot ones, the brand. I'm sure you can
you get like specific. Yeah.
Like I was saying, like a Scotch bonnet one, a habanero one.
Yeah.
Don't get a ghost one, because that'll blow
I don't know what the
everything out of you.
I don't know what the bomb is. The bomb's like, might be like a...
Probably a ghost chili or something, yeah.
Yeah, we'll try it. We'll do it.
Yeah, we'll get Charlotte to try it first.
Yes.
Or Lucy. We'll get Lucy to try it
yes,
first. She can handle it.
Well, we could make our own little selection. Couldn't we? We could.
So you're about to say we can make our own hot sauce. No. I was like, what?
No. We could
using this chili on the table.
No, but we could like do a... I mean, we wouldn't be able to level them, but we could look at what level other people are giving and then sort of make our own like lineup.
Or we could do a blind where you like you mask the bottles in like gaffer tape.
Yeah. But I know, but then what if you get like a really bad one at the very beginning and then it's like...
Well, that's up to you as the host to set that.
Nah, I think the escalating, I think, is an interesting concept, because if you like hit one that's like bad there, and then you know worse is to come.
Not necessarily. You might just have the worst at the start and just trick people.
Well,
it's your podcast.
Our podcast. It's the QuiffCast.
Quiff looking good.
Quiff, don't lick my quiff. Don't do that.
It'll taste like hot sauce after today.
Oh, Jesus. Oozing. Secreting the quiff, secreting the hot sauce. Yummy.
That hot one's actually growing on me.
Well, the hot one.
Just
the normal hot one.
Just the normal hot one.
Well, there you go.
Well,
it's been good. I've enjoyed it. I've thoroughly enjoyed this podcast. It's been very chill. It's been a very different one. It's been more eating than talking, but I think we've talked through it and described our feelings. But we both survived. Ryan was always going to survive, but I'm surprisingly still here. So, with that, I will wrap up. No, not the stuff. I'll wrap up this season of the QuiffCast. So this is the end of season 5 of the QuiffCast. It's been a very eventful season. Lots of things have happened. Lots of things have changed. We've had different sets. We've had different, it's been different guests. It's a new era. And I'm not going to spread out the podcast over a course of 2 years next time. It'll literally there'll be some continuity. There will, I promise. I promise.
Here we go.
I promise. I did say there was a moment in an earlier episode of the QuiffCast. I was talking about the PS5.
Mm-hmm.
I said, mine's still working fine. I haven't any troubles with it. And then I did a little thing on the bottom of the screen saying, "Yeah, mine's broken now, by the way." So, touching wood that nothing happens. We'll see. Something might happen the next when we decide to do this. That'd be interesting. That'd be dramatic, wouldn't it? Ryan Gray, thank you very much for being a part of the season finale of the QuiffCast. It's been really fun. We'll be back. We'll be back for season 6 of the QuiffCast. Don't know when, but you'll see it. But until then, take care, quiff the hair, and I shall see you there. Mint. I would like more chicken.